but she's not declaring this as any income or anything like that. I think that if she still has a lot of lawsuits, Casey is not going to want to be declaring any money now that she might have to give to someone else. Although she has money because she says she's bought a computer.
IRS, hope you're not listening. IRS, that Top Mom's working and not claiming it, because this absolutely says unemployed. And speaking of those lawsuits, Alexis Tereszczuk's alluding to, with us today is John Deal, the attorney for Zenaida Gonzalez, who is one of several suing Top Mom. To Larry Fishelson, telecommunications expert, co-founder and COO of DynaLink Communications, her defense team is claiming that she was hacked, that her private journals have been hacked. That's kind of hard for me to believe, because if her computers were hacked, I would imagine that more, let me just say euphemistically, dynamic information would have been released, not her pointing to her nose.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, I don't believe she was hacked, because all her lawyers had to do was fill out, it's called the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. They could have filled out a DMCA takedown notice. There's no federal copyright registration required to file this notice. She owns the copyright to her own video, so they could have went ahead, filed it, and within a couple of days it would have been taken down from YouTube and the other web hosting sites. And how come they did not do that? So that's the real leery part here.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight, Larry, because this is an area of the law with which I'm not familiar. Larry Fishelson joining me out of New York, telecommunications expert. What did you say, DNCA?
It's called, this was formed in 1998. It's called the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. And through Title 17 of the Act, you could file a DMCA takedown notice. So you could send it to YouTube. This was from the Spawn on the Web, to YouTube and to web host providers that put on stuff that would be somewhat where somebody hacked your own copyrighted stuff. And you don't have to, and you don't even have to file a federal copyright registration here. So normally, if somebody was just hacked, they can go ahead and fill it out, out themselves. But she has top lawyers here, so for all her top lawyers to not go ahead and do this and then not file a report with the federal authorities, I think that tells you that they might be worried that she was not hacked.
You know what, Larry Fishelson? You make perfect sense. Unleash the lawyers, Randy Kessler, Bradford Cohen. Also with us, John Deal, attorney for Zenaida Gonzalez. And also with us, former police detective Lisa Lockwood. All right, what about it, Kessler? How come the defense hasn't filed a DMCA and YouTube would immediately take this down?
Well, I'll bet they'll do it tomorrow. You didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. These are defense lawyers, criminal defense lawyers. I'm sure what their advice to their client is, don't talk about the case. Don't talk about your daughter. That's why there's no video of her talking about her daughter, because that would be something that would cross-reference the case. She's talking about innocent little things, and that's probably as far as their representation goes. They're not technology, patent, intellectual property lawyers, so it's forgivable if they didn't know that act.
Okay, Bradford Cohen,